Moin Moin und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge The Walking Dead. Ja, wir sind mit Episode 2 am Start. Lasst die Kinder zu mir kommen. Ja, die letzte ist ja mit einem Feuerwerk geendet. AJ hat Marlon erschossen. Einfach nur what the fuck. Einfach nur what the fuck. Ja, wir starten einfach mal direkt los. Ich denke mal, da kommt wieder eine Zusammenfassung, was passiert ist.
Previously on The Walking Dead. AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the
Kann nicht
basement
überlebt
that night,
haben.
arguing about the
Glaube ich
man
immer
we'd
noch nicht.
seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her.
So eine üble Aktion, ehrlich, also
I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. I attacked Marlon and made him drop the gun. I was going to lock him in the basement.
ich hätte mir das auch verhindern können. Indem wir ihn vielleicht nicht entwaffnet hätten.
And AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To save the last bullet for himself.
Ob es das jetzt besser macht, lassen wir mal dahingestellt. Oh Mann. Okay, das Bett ist leer, das ist schon mal kein so geiles Zeichen. Ach, er macht sich Suppe.
I made you some coffee.
Kaffee.
It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
Ja, ja, Medicine, genau, die hilft da auch.
The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. Marlon, he was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad.
Also ich bin der Meinung, er hatte, ja, das ist wieder so schwierig, Meinung, ja, Meinung hin, Meinung her. Marlon, man könnte sagen, er hat es verdient. meine, wer andere Leben opfert, um seins zu schützen, sage ich mal, gerade in der Situation, es waren alles Kinder. Okay, da hat das durchaus verdient gehabt, aber er hat ja aufgegeben. Von dem her hätte man ihn vielleicht nicht killen müssen. Dann hätten wir irgendwo gesagt, okay, weißt du was, verpiss dich und komm nie wieder. Also ich würde sagen, dass das in dem Fall nicht angebracht war.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
Mr. Trigger
He
Happy.
wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem?
Oops.
If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is.
Ja,
We're going to
durchaus.
fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
Er hat schon wieder die Knarre im Anschlag. Das gefällt mir nicht.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So, that means you murdered him.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Open.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't rely on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Clem. But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wie wir das machen. Ja, mit Hilfe der Maus sehen. Dann trinkt mal ein bisschen Kaffee. Ohne Kaffee kann man nicht kämpfen.
They look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
So, wir holen auf jeden Fall mal die Mütze. Nein, holen wir nicht.
Time to go?
Soon.
Ja. Gut, die Mütze können wir da nicht runterpulen. Der Rucksack ist weg. Das Brett hier ist zu. Ja, viele Optionen haben wir nicht. Gut, und eine Mütze auf einer Beerdigung ist, glaube ich, ein bisschen
Ready?
unangebracht. AJ entwickelt sich so, wie du es ihm beibringst. Das ist richtig. Brachte sie bei, seine Taten zu bereuen. In dem Fall war es halt nicht angebracht. Er hatte schon aufgegeben. Aber gut, jetzt ist eh rum.
I did that.
Come on.
Nee, das wird jetzt ein Spießrutenlauf.
It'll be nice.
They are not gonna be here, are they?
Marlon and Brody were their friends too.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem?
What?
Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon,
Tin said they used to have them more.
they died.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad.
Sweet.
Like if someone took you away.
We all knew
Does everyone get a funeral?
we didn't care.
People do. Some animals,
We didn't
too.
care because when she was talking,
Even monsters?
whatever she said seemed
Even monsters.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Nette Idee.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. They just killed him like it was nothing.
I don't appreciate your tone, Mitch.
Yeah? Well, I don't appreciate your kid murdering my friend.
I know I'm a murderer, but I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whoa, everything that happened was Marlon's fault, not yours.
No, but I should have pushed harder. Or tried.
Was wäre, wenn? Das ist halt immer schwierig.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem,
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Ich glaube, da führt kein Weg dran vorbei.
Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Okay, Rosie bewegt sich nirgendwo hin.
Could you guys go wait in the door?
Hey, ich habe gar nicht auf die Uhr geguckt. Wir sind schon bei 17 Minuten. Ja, dann war's das jetzt für diese Folge. Dann machen wir in der nächsten weiter und gucken mal, ob wir rausgeschmissen werden oder nicht. Dann bis zur nächsten Folge und haut da rein. Ciao.